Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I said that weird, like Stephen Hawking's. Okay, so let's see if this no copyright music I'm gonna rip off of works. Stephen Hawking's. Okay, so let's see if this no copyright music I'm gonna rip off of works. I think that should be good. So we're just gonna share this with the other Go to Hill people. And I'm just gonna go. Okay, so let's see. There we go. So BRK. So BH lives. Okay, so first let's try to see if I can get Brick Hill to I'm going to actually let's see, how do I do this? There we go. There we go. Now you can't see anything. So you can't donate my stuff. That work? Okay. There we go. So I heard the Brick Hill thing was actually going through like multiple stages right now. And basically what that means is that it's gonna be a very long and bumpy ride. So we got that there. So actually like was able to get this to work, and then suddenly in between days like the client itself wouldn't work. So I'm gonna hope that we can actually play something on this just for fun. And the main reason I also re-downloaded this workshop to install it. And there it goes. So it doesn't work. Right now actually like the community clients are working better than the actual clients. Like I've been hearing there's another one called BH Dev that's a bit more capable. You know, we might actually give that a try. So let's see. Where is it? Brick Hill Dev. BH Dev. Okay, so we gotta eat this one. Lambda.io. Yeah, so I guess I'll just have to work with this regular. The workshop right now, it's gonna fucking suck. I'm just gonna be very, very honest with you all. So I'm gonna open Windows, PowerShell, our Lord and Savior. And then we're gonna go new project. Yeah, we're just actually just gonna open project. And go into my folders that has nothing illegal. So as we left off last time, I was trying to make a sword fight in Heights, but it had zombies. It felt pretty gimmicky, of course, but like Roblox, you know, that was what I was known for. And I think the main reason why is like, so initially I thought, okay, we'll just make a sword fight in the Heights. We're just gonna do it like this. And I need to get my mouse. right here. So initially there was no ground. And the reason, of course, was that so like if you fall off, you die. And I decided, hey, let's see what we can do with the rest of the scripting API and whatnot in the docs. And I came across this thing where you have the bots. However, a bot, let's see, bot node hill. So a bot cannot be like, it has to be spawned in by code. So you cannot see any bots right now. And that is the main issue with Brickhill right now in terms of coding, is that you cannot imbue objects, like you cannot directly attach scripts to objects. Instead, how it works is that you have to store it into a separate thing. Stored by spot better. And then you have to go to use, so you have this in user scripts. And then those scripts will be loaded and run by the server. So let's say you wanted a brick to be a kill brick. Well, you have to like name this brick this, then you have to make a separate script in a separate, this directory or other specified directories. But it's very separate, so you have that like disorganization. It's not everything's all coupled and tied up everywhere. It's a tangled mess. So instead of having like a tree, you have a bush. And bushes aren't good at programming. The second hurdle, of course, is not being able to group objects. So for example, I could have just grouped all of these like boyos into, I don't know, floating tiles or something. And if I wanted to move this over here, I would not have to move them one by one. I believe that it's... Now, I think, you could probably implement this into like make groups as part of the program itself. And then you can have a separate file maybe holding, keeping track of that. But it's not necessarily part of the official Brickhill format. So I think that's why that like other like the community workshops have failed to implement that. Let's see. I'm still a bit like really dumbfounded on that I was able to actually tolerate this. I've actually tolerated operating system development. And how that is like is usually when you say hello world, it is like on the screen. No, when you're making an operating system, you have to program the screen itself. So in order to test that code, make sure each of those bits and pieces are running, the testing process is very, very mystical. But, regardless, we're gonna just deal with it and move on. I heard they're gonna be releasing something in the future. I heard it was gonna be made in Godot, because the original Brickhill client was made in something called Game Developer 8 years ago by some kid. I heard a kid died. They made it when they were 16. Even came with its own in-house render engine. So that was pretty genius, especially for an age of 16. But of course it's not being updated, so we have to move on to Godot, which has actually exceeded Unity in a lot of stuff, like in its render engine and everything, efficiency. Godot, it can even be run inside of the browser. So right here we have the zombie spawn script right here, and yeah, test this, that, blah blah blah. I believe there is a way to change the zombie's face, so I'm gonna change that. Let's see. So first steps first. Okay, hold on, I've gotta do one small thing. Okay, so I have no idea if that changed the shade of light for you, because I've actually changed the light shade there, so you'll just have to complain to me in the chat. Oh, there's people in the chat! Okay. Hello. Oh, okay. So people are in the chat. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, females. Yeah. Oh my god, I always hate that generator thing. We need a color generator. So RGB to color. On the color wheel. Could be HSV. Okay, so first things first is on this. So I'm gonna be reverse engineering this file format for fun. Nodehill is open source, so the BRK format is in the source code, but it is pretty straightforward. It is a text-based file format, so that's a very good indication of programming. Like people who go gung ho, it never goes well. So I guess the first thing is at these values. So we can tell that these values can, so that's the sky base plate size. So these are probably the colors. So this is the background ambient, could be the background, that's 4 values. Sus. Unless that could be HSV. So probably I'm just gonna hard code this as a header. And everything that's drawn is just gonna be 1. That's gonna be the plan. So the first thing is we need to figure out what do they mean by these color values. So I'm just gonna do, so in theory, if this is our red, so these are position and size. So we have here first 3 numbers position, second 3 is size, and then we're gonna have this, what's this? 1. Oh, okay. Wait, hold up. So this is position, this is size. 1, 2, 3. That has to go 1, 2, 3. So I did set the transparency weird on one of them, brick 0. Let's see what that could tell us. So there's a 1 at the end. Or, let's see. So this is the size. Rotation. Rotation could be the other factor at the end. That's a very interesting way to put things. So I'm guessing that my prediction is going to be that the BRK file format, like, it's going to have massive overhauls. They're probably going to replace it with something else, because this is, now one thing is that it is going to be like similar, but there definitely needs to be massive like additions to its capabilities, cleanups and whatnot, or else it's just not going to work. So let's take this here and we'll just rotate it. Or actually we'll rotate brick 0 as well, if we can find brick 0, wherever that is. Oh, that is brick 0. Okay, let's make another brick. So transparency, let's see, so it's 256, so 128. 128, let's go. So this is gonna be red. Clifford. And for those of you Zoomers who understand their reference, props to you. So this is gonna be fully red. We're gonna save and then edit. Here we go. We got Clifford. So yeah. Hold up. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So it's 4x4x4, so that theory is correct. So the next 4 values is, so I edited the transparency to Clifford to 50%, so let's change it to 75 or somewhere in between. So we're just gonna go for 150 even though it's phase 2. Let's go. So rotation is gonna be stored in an addition. You know, let's try something rather devious. Let's make it something, you know, not a multiple of 90. Because, I don't know, some people just want to watch the world burn. 31. Okay, so let's have this load. So that's save as. Wait, let's. Okay, so I have to go through all of that. All of that. Oh, okay. So recommendations on, oh my. How tragic. So you see that? So even though visually, because actually rotations are just visual. Because for example, if actually, no, starting this would make too lazy, but if you notice in the sword levels, I combine a bunch of these wedges, so like they kind of form a ramp going down to the center, but the player's floated. So everything is a block. There are no rotation collisions. Maybe except the players themselves, but for all the objects on the map, there are no rotations, at least explicitly in the map files at the moment. Or this one could be just, you know, let's add some chaos. Okay. Let's test this out. So we're gonna have to go in. So again, this is something that no programmer should have to go through. Like if you want everything to be streamlined as possible. The reason why I stress this is that, of course, Brick Hill is a company, and I don't think they're gonna want to go, you know, open source. I will say that when I do make my own Brick Hill genre game, it is gonna be open source. Like, it's gonna be decentralized. We're gonna probably, if we can get enough funding, we're gonna make our own. And it's not to, like, you know, make a crappy Brick Hill clone. Well, Brick Hill is a clone of Roblox, so, you know, it's to give people options, it's just also to become a better programmer. Now, the reason why I'm stressing this critique a lot is because since then I can't do anything about it, because back then when we were doing operating system programming, where you would have to program the screen, you wouldn't have a screen until you programmed it. So like debugging was very hard in that sense. And then you couldn't even type unless you made the keyboard drivers, and keyboard drivers are very complicated because, long story short, usually code runs at the same time. However, whenever you press a key on your keyboard, the CPU just stops. And since the CPU stops, you have to go through code on that. You have to set up this depending on what kind of architecture, and it's just a hellhole for all programmers. So we are not gonna go through that. But the reason why I'm stressing is because you know, you can basically do whatever you want with the code. You can make things better. Brick Hill, well, since it's closed source, now the interesting thing is that, like, you know, for example, Workshop, there are certain capabilities that are being exceeded by the build, like the community client, like Brick PHDev. If once I can locate that, I will actually probably switch to that. and but like it has a rotation capabilities because we can see here. So there are two possibilities on rotations. Is that it is only orthogonal. Orthogonal being 90 degrees for those non-math nerds, or players can like slide around as if it's actually rotating. That would make some very good capabilities for a map, game, whatnot, and I'm probably gonna do some building. So the reason why I'm reverse engineering this in the first place is actually so I can make a script that takes a PNG image, and then it will just create a brick file for it. And then when you open it up, we're gonna have an amazing picture. And so, what picture would that be? Well, know the picture then. Old Roblox logo. I might actually just host that as a map. So once I'm done, I'm probably gonna like old Roblox logo. Let's see, so the top left corner is going to correspond to 1, 1. Now the interesting thing with programming is that usually in, a 3D environment, you think up is 1. Like, it's the positive direction. So if I drag this thingy here, this goes positive. However, everything else in computers, up is negative. The reason for this is because down is positive, is that in the old days when you have a text editor, you have positions. And if I do this, boom. So you notice numbers are going positive down. So you already had all this code written so that the down direction is positive. And it's because, computers use text. And that extended to everything. Like HTML objects, I believe, they render from the top left corner. And that is by design, and that is from the tradition of having your origin in the top left corner. But then, as three-dimensional games came, people were like, hey, that kinda needs to be changed, and everyone's like, okay. But there is a big debate because, like, everything in computing is done like that and blah, blah, blah. For example, in computing also, if you have an array of a list of values, or array in vector C++ gang, for example, so let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I wanted to access an array, I could just do A equals this, and then I just do A blah blah blah. Well, if I wanted to access the first number, it would be 0. Why is that? Because arrays are locations in memories, and each number is stored in the memory. So A would just point to this number here, A. So in the old days, when you wanted to access that array location, you would actually add this, and then so these are integers. So an integer is 8 bytes times 8, and then times the index. So when you did 0, you got the first index, and so on. Why not just subtract or add? Why not add? Or let's see, so if it's 1, it has to be 0, so why not subtract 1? Well, when you're running a computer program and you have to subtract 1 each time, it just wastes a lot of processing power. So that is why arrays are from 0. And you can tell that to all the people complaining. Even like, for example, like some programming languages said, the first index will be array number 1. Those are higher level programming languages, but like the convention still remains, even like into Python. And since it's stuck, like conventional charge, if you're gonna study physics in high school, you're gonna see that negative charges don't necessarily go to positive, they also go from positive to negative. Like, they said, I think the actual direction is positive. No, not positive to negative, but negative going into positive. And the reason that is the way of why it still works is because there's something called charge symmetry, where like, if all electrons had positive charges and all protons had negative charges, it would still work the same. Nature doesn't care. They're just two, opposites attract like repels. So it doesn't care how you name them. so I guess enough of that physics. We're gonna get back here. So, colors, the mystery of the colors. How do we figure out what is white, what is black, what is red, and there are missing colors? That is concerning beyond. Yeah. Okay. So we have figured out first is that the first three are position. The next three are size. And then finally, what are these three? So 1, 2, 3. What are those? So let's see. So this is 8, 0, 0.05. And then the last one is transparency. So this is red. So the interesting thing though is that, let's see, so if I made this, so the default colors aren't pure necessarily. So let's change it to blue. Wait, so brick 0 is blue. And we got the slope boy over there. So brick 0 is now blue. So the highest value, so R. Wait, hold up. So this is the red R red, green, and blue. So is this green? Not to get political, but you know, since given Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death, you know, you have RBG and RGB, and everyone's been confused. I'm pretty sure you've heard the death of RGB too many times on social media. Fun fact is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg was very good friends with Justice Scalia. Scalia is a very conservative. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is very very on the left. Yet they actually, like, even though they disagreed on the court cases, they found like these are two people who are like very, very like on different sides of the spectrum, and they were on the Supreme Court together. Like even at one time, Scalia, he himself actually gave an early copy to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, so she can write a better better majority opinion on this court case. Like that's how deep their friendship goes. And RBG actually joked, it's like, yes, so Scalia gave me this very spicy dissent, and I just like to say it ruined my weekend. So yeah, like you had like someone who was a Democrat and Republican getting along well on like the highest court of the land, the United States of America. So, you know, but yeah, it's just really cool to see that, because like these were two people who were supposed to be tooth and nail, supposed to be, you know, fighting against each other, hating each other's guts. Yet they still, like, they literally had, like, they regularly hung out. They do New Year's together, like their families do it together, and they even went on a vacation to India together once. Like, they're now dead now, which is, it's very sad. Like, you have more polarization right now. But like, they were so far apart in their ideologies that, like, I guess, imagine, I guess Trump and Nancy Pelosi still taking vacations, or taking vacations with each other. Like, that's how far apart they were ideologically, how close they were. So that just goes to show, like, love thy enemies. But enough of talk about philosophy and politics. We're here for programming. Oh wait, programming is still heated with its own politics and philosophy. My oh my, how ever can I forget? So this is a green color. Let's load this up. So edit. So this is brick 0. So R, so this is green. So if we made this blue, that would mean that it would become blue. Although, how blue is this blue? Because I have this blue light filter on. I'm hoping it's not ruining your viewing experience in 2 months. Let's just check the chat. Yeah, no one's in the chat anymore. That's sad. Oh well. So, we're gonna go into the blue. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out how to get T-Mux on this. This would streamline a lot of stuff together. If Workshop had its command line utility, I would love to just make a makefile that automates, make, run, and all that stuff. But since it probably doesn't, we're fucked on that end. So, rope 301. Okay, that's cool. Rope 301. Okay, I must have overridden some value. Or no. Oh! Okay. So I guess it likes it prefers that value. So shape equals slope. So I'm assuming. Oh, let's test this out. Let's test this out. So, as this. What are you doing, Microsoft? That's where my commands go. I need to see my. Well, I don't need to, but. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys are addressing this in your programming, but we need to talk about shape. If you're gonna call it a shape, spawn point should be an attribute, not like it should not be under the attribute shape. If anything, you should just do spawn true or false, or you could just. But spawn point should not be a shape. It should be in a separate, completely separate attribute. That's gonna bite you in the dust. Okay, so we know that the RGB red RGB. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's been. It's been a 2020 year. Mentally, I'm already like, see, we only got 2 months. Got some Black Friday. They're probably not gonna have the Black Friday in person ready. I do actually enjoy the crowds in Black Friday. Not that like I usually like to buy too much stuff, but it's just fun. Like, because when my family and I first got here to America, that's how we got our first tree, and it was just a fun experience for me as a kid. Like, you get movies and stuff. We get mice every year. Um, some of you might be assuming I mean like literal mice. No, I mean the computer mice. But I wouldn't blame you if you saw I said mice. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna get this name brick 7 spawn point. So basically, how I believe the game loads this file is it's gonna load it into memory in a buffer. So what a buffer means is that you have files in two memories. So you have the dedicated WAM. Dedicated WAM is very fast. It will wham your ass. The only thing that's faster is the cache. Well, no, the registers. Then you have the cache and the RAM. And I'm just gonna keep it simple. Computer memory. Actually, we're gonna. Oh, since we have the transparency values, we can do that. Now, I am going to be kind and program this in Python. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see. Do we even have Python on this? We might not even have Python on this, which might be the sad part. Let's see. Python. Okay, so Python. Again, I program on Linux. My Windows partition is very puny. Compared to my Linux partition, this laptop is 2 terabytes. So let's see, Python AMD 64. Install now. Blah blah blah. Wow wow. Let's go. So Python PNG, Python image. So you want the best image library. I am not going to go through the PNG file format because these file formats are not bitmaps. What that means is, okay, so you have a pixel here, you have a pixel there. So each pixel can be assigned 3 values. So I can literally do this here. So we have a bunch of ones and zeros. We're going to call those ones and zeros. That probably is an eyesore. We're going to do less files. So, ones and zeros. This is probably too small for y'all to view. I'm really sorry if you're viewing this at like 480p. So since each of this can be a 250, so let's just say each one is 0 to 255. So that's called an 8-bit color. So that means we can have red, blue, and green in like 255. So if we did red, like let's just do 100, 255, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's probably not 8, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's red. So now you have a pixel. So if you just do a bunch of these, like this, then you can get an image. And how about we just say that the first, I don't know, 16, let's see, 2 to the power of 16, let's just do 32. So the first 32 bits will specify the size of the image. So if it's 0, 0, 0, a bunch of 32 zeros by 1, so that's a 1 by... Actually, we don't even need to do a like... So how will this work? So you have a string of zeros, but then that's just going to be a line. That's going to suck. So what if we did the first 32 values? This is arbitrary. This is how, like, file formats, choose this. Is like, because if we had something that was more dynamic, that would need more logic, that would need more processing power. So it really depends on the need. What did I do? Okay. So, okay. So the first 32 bits will just be the width. So basically, that will tell the computer, for example, if 32 in binary is like 15, it will take the first 15 pixels, wrap it around, and keep doing it until eternity. The end. That is, I believe, how the bitmap file format works. But that is the simplest way. And you could even do it simpler. Let's just assume, hey, our screen is 10 by 5 or something. We're just going to put these things, tell the computer, keep iterating until you're done. That's even simpler. But of course, that's not as universal, and a bunch of images, needs that. So, Python imaging library. Let's go to these docs. Woot woot. Okay. Oh yeah, since I'm more than 3 days old on Brick Hill, I can now do Shenanigans. And let's see. Wow, I feel like I've destroyed some history. Oh yeah, let's do some git commits. So git add maps main.bird git commit /m make the map make the map. Great. Again, triggered libs. I'm actually a classical liberal myself, aka libertarian. So yeah, I guess I'm triggered at that joke. I guess. Let's see. Start.js. So git add. They need a better testing framework for this. And I know they're addressing all of this, but I'm still gonna complain just for historical reasons to point out to future generations of the bullshit that we, back in the good days, had to put up with. So git commit /m start.js. There's a cleaner way, git commit /peel, like make you do blah blah, but I'm being lazy tonight. And this is not gonna be a big project, I hope. Local. git add user script slash sword.js git commit slash m yeet sword script from cool guy or girl, whoever that is, or your uh uh I don't know all the 57,950 million genders. I do believe as a libertarian as your right to believe in those genders. But you can like for example you can believe in any religion you want. Now I am a nice person. Like I will try to use your pronouns because I'm just that kind of person. Um, but if people people just start being a jerk about it, that my niceness does have limits. But I'm just generally that person who's just pretty nice. So even though like I'm one of those people who do probably who's the kind of guy who would troll mostly leftists. Although I troll conservatives too. Like no one is safe. Haha. In, so yeah. Although most conservatives these days are not that easy to troll anymore, but it depends. I don't even do trolling too much, like because there's two types of trolling to get people angry, and the other angry in a like kind of malicious intent just to watch them suffer. That is part of it, but then the other way is just being playful. So just having a good time, showing people you don't stop taking things so seriously, or else it's life is not gonna be fun. Will this work? Let's see. Um, good sworn. What? Okay, we're just gonna do this. Do this like this. Git commit slash m make player swoosh brr. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like some sort of cancel culture and demonetization for my non-existent ad revenue from this. That's gonna be fun. Although good, old YouTube. I might actually start linking everything to DTube. So DTube, that it is a very terrible name because it's the 20th century. It honestly sounds it's a porn. It sounds like a porn site name. It's not a porn site. It is just YouTube, but without censorship. So you'll have conservatives, you'll have liberals, you'll have leftists, you have libertarians, you have humanitarians, and all the other eons. You have absurdists. What does absurdism is? It basically states that the universe doesn't care. We are just a bunch of creatures on a hunk of rock, taking life very seriously and saying like things should matter, blah blah blah. But no, nothing matters. Basically, it's like saying, it's like I guess to make a parable. A man yells at the universe, gives me food, give me food, I'm starving. The universe, crickets. You even have a fun I guess Infowars arc. I don't know even why. I don't know why Alex Jones hasn't haven't started uploading here. Um, he has actually said like one thing I do agree with, and there was a video of him like tearing his shirt, and he just said, "Get outside more. Stop. You don't need to play that many video games. Enjoy nature." And honestly, I never thought he would say something I would agree with, but you know, judge the idea, not the person. And going outside and not playing that many video games, especially after the pandemic, is a very good idea. So even though I guess I would want you to be playing my games on Brick Hill and whatnot, go outside, play some games, not video games. Do not bring your computers outside. Actually go outside, move your legs, your tiny human fleshy legs on those hard rocks, and wear some shoes so the rocks don't cut into your feet, because we have mollycoddled our souls, not like our SOLEs souls. Because like you can there are people like, back then we just ran barefoot. That's how we did it. And our feet would have really thick calluses, like we could go over sharp glass or something like that. There's a barefoot running movement, so if you want to do that, by all means. But I would not recommend doing it all at once. So let's go here. Yellow name. Ah, escape characters, Unix style. Maybe you should switch to Linux as a development environment. One thing that I am gonna do in like my Brick Hill game, not Brick Hill game, my Brick game or block game. So it's called Project Free Blocks. I started the project a little bit 3 years ago, and it was intending to like we're just gonna basically piece a team together, people, and we would start by doing a 2D platform, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna reveal to you our secret plans, but we just work our way up until we could develop a fully blown you know online something like Roblox, and it's gonna be open source because why not? But for now, we will just use Brick Hill. And I'm very grateful for the creators to Brick Hill, by the way, because like I was feeling very nostalgic back then, and I was thinking, I really miss Roblox. My memory of Roblox was I was playing on Machi games. So for the people who did browser games, Machi games, it would have this monkey. There we go. And I was just playing all of these Flash games. Let's see, Wrath Boat Wars, that something like that. And I accidentally clicked on an ad, and I think it was 2008 Roblox ad, and it's something like that. Roblox plane battle. So there were these two giant planes above. There, there we go. Yes, you know, I'll play a little bit of it later. But yeah, this was the first Roblox game I played. Whenever like I guess there was like too much people or something, it would say killbot. And I was in like elementary school, and my parents were triggered anything that said killed. So I was like, ah, it's crap. They didn't care too much about it, although a bit irked that it said killbot because killing is bad. In a game, it's not. It can be a dick move. It's your teammate. In real life, um, it is a very dick move. So don't kill people. Just now it is 2020, so maybe I am telling someone that. So how I'm gonna do this code is it's just gonna be a giant file script. So usually I would not do a giant file script because that would um be disorganized and terrible and stuff. But I want this to be distributable to everyone and anyone, whoever wants it, and blah blah blah. So I am actually going to just make a single script version. If it was up to me, I would have done it. But but since the users are not all like, or at least people who are that deep, I'll just do it like this. Now I will be assuming that if you know Python, you should understand to do the command line stuff. Because if you don't know how to do command line stuff, fuck you all. Um, actually, I'll play that later. I'm probably gonna get demonetized, but the president of my the country I came from is known as Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Yeah, he is a very controversial president, but he does have like 98 like percent support, and that is because he wants to do a drug war. Now, people from first world countries will not understand that the drug, like, there's just so much drugs and corruptions. It really sucks, and we need to do something about it. And his approach to saying is, let's just hunt them down, shoot them, kill them all, blah blah blah. It resulted in a lot more deaths. We only had like, I don't know, the vice president cited like 1%. Let's see, PNG. So Brick Hill, Brick Hill, Brick Hill, PNG. So git init. So vim readme. Oh no, vim readme dot md. Haha. Oh. So readme.md. So we're just gonna call it brickhill.png. We're gonna do this. By Raven, Gyro, Felix, or G14989. How did I come up with this name? I don't know. I honestly don't know why I went G14989. That was the first name I used for Club Penguin. The other name I used was GM Tester because I saw that name in YouTube and I yeeted it, and that was for my other half accounts. Machi Games was 870 something like. It was a bunch of. It was a very specific sequence of numbers. Okay. So we're just gonna go here and just say. So let's see what do we need. So Python image library. So pillow. So wow. I would split the screen or get tabs. I honestly don't know why Windows hasn't created this tab. Let's see. Windows PowerShell tab. I believe you can actually use the Windows subsystem Linux thing. But, you know, when in Rome, learn how to do the Roman stuff because the other half of the people won't use. Although, trust me, if you learn Windows, I'm not Linux command line, it is blessed with the powers of gods. Like, it's just way better than Windows, and I don't know why. All this code is open source. Why can't they just directly integrate it? They could have just, like, reskinned Firefox's software and just forked it into their own. But no, they made Edge. That's just feels like a shitty icon. I don't know why. That icon just doesn't give me the good vibes as the original Edge. Okay, so let's see. Taking a drink of water before suffering. So we're just gonna do Python library. I was gonna install. Let's install it. Pip install kill. Oh, I think I have to do. What the fuck? You have to be fucking with me. No. We're not making. I would be saying some really bad curse words in Filipino, but I don't think my parents would want me to be saying those curse words, so I will not. Okay, let's see. There we go. Exit. Pip install pill. Pip install. Alright, how to install Python image library. Let's get this rolling. Oh, yes. Oh, roll cheap free music. Let's do this dark hacking music. There we go. beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Python. Okay, so we have to do pip install pillow, and then I think if we do Python will work. Okay, so everything updates, I guess, on there. So vim readme.md. What the fuck? It erased itself. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Color lilac. Okay. There we go. So required Python library. That's been okay, this works, this works. Install pillow. /m first. You know what? We're gonna do this old school. So first commit. Yay! I love doing first commits feeling like a good society. JK, I'm individual. Okay. We're gonna go on GitHub, and please be logged in so I don't have to. Okay. So brick brk.png converts an image to brk. Python convert to single file. You know, we're gonna actually no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do this and then not refactor it once we forget about this code. Let's go. So git remote at origin yada 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 git push /u origin master. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna start by doing git branch git checkout /b dev, and then git checkout /b. What are we gonna name it? We're just gonna name it. Let's just do file enter. Let's see. Pillow. One thing you want to do when doing large projects, commit as many times as you want. As much as possible, branch as many times as possible. name them good, because you can always clean up your history with git cherry pick, git rebase, learn those master commands. Amen. Hallelujah. Shalom. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. And we're gonna start going through the docs. So Python, wait. Oh, this is let's see. Documentation. Let's see. Python pillow iterate through image. There we go. You know, most people think that you need to memorize stuff in programming. Sure, you gotta memorize the basics, but really, if you are patient and if you are a problem solver, you are already a programmer. You just need to Google. No, fuck Google. DuckDuckGo. Or, I don't know, something else, but not Google. Google has skewed its results. And it's like, there was this one senator, the senator was a Republican, and Google called them a Nazi. They were not a Nazi. It was ridiculous. And like, if you were like on, you know, Democrat, and like Google called your senator or representative a Nazi, you would probably be pissed too. Me as someone in the odd middle, I'm just kind of irked at that. So yeah, I kind of yeeted out Google. Let's see. So Vim. Oh yeah, and the best way to gain knowledge is don't take my word for it. Like Breeding Rainbow, if you watched that, you know, if you're fortunate enough to witness that in the 2010s era, I don't think they aired it anymore, but the reason why I say don't take my word for it is explore. So first, read what aligns with your ideas, but most importantly, read what triggers you, read what annoys you. Like, if you're annoyed, like, you know, at, I don't know, jerks, well, why are you annoyed at jerks? You want to be able to explain why, you know, something logical. And also, never attack the person, don't attack the person, attack their argument. So, if you were talking to Hitler about math, if Hitler were to say 1 + 1 = 2, even though Hitler was a very bad person, 1 + 1 does equal 2. So attack the argument, not the person, because then you can have Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. say 2 + 3 = 5. 2 + 2 = 5. No, 2 + 2 = 4. They're good people. They've done good stuff, but 2 + 2 still equals 4. So always focus on the argument, not the person. Of course, when you're judging by the person, you can figure out, you know, some likelihoods of one way or the other, but in academic and, you know, just logical realms, you know, good people end up doing bad stuff sometimes, and sometimes bad people end up possibly doing good things. There was actually this person who used to rob cars. He actually rescued a child trapped inside a car, you know, on a hot day, because cars do the greenhouse effect, and it's very bad. Okay, so let's see. What should I name the script? So, Brick Hill PNG. So Brick Hill PNG dot I. So, let's see, Python programmer headers. Oh, okay. So we got and I'm gonna open another tab just so we don't have to. Let's see, PowerShell. CD, documents, GitHub, and PNG. ing, and then let's see. Okay, so we're doing the shebang. So in Python, in Linux, programs are just named like, instead of saying, I don't know, doggo bogo.exe, bonk, let's see, doggo bonk, or but like doggo.exe. Then, that tells the extension. Linux is just called doggo. And how they know is through the file headers. So if it ends up being a script, the doggo file will have like some metadata saying that it is a, metadata saying like the time it was last modified, the date, the name of the file itself. It will also say executable. So when you like do in the command lines, /doggo, oh, there you go. It knows. Also, one reason why Linux uses // and backslash is because backslashes are escape characters. Because if you do /new file, well, that /n in a lot of programming languages becomes, not so good. Yeah. Windows has to kind of suffer under that decision now. So /user/bin/n environment. My V key is not working anymore. And Python. So let's go here. This is brickhill.png.py. This glorious, absolutely amazing and wonderful program converts I don't know, I guess I'm supposed to do like this. Converts an image into a PK file. And then I'll just do author equals Raven Gyro Felix. Oh, okay, so that Raven Gyro that's supposed to be 1499 Felix. And then we're gonna do copyright M/T, and then I guess we do the code. So I guess the first thing is do this the proper way, save it, then we go save git add brick. Okay, git commit /m. So LF, so this is the line carriage thing, but new lines are done differently in other programming languages. This is a bit too chill. Let's see. I would have done like that playlist, but it's copyright, so git commit /m. Let's see. Write a stupid header. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this baby rolling. So, now first things first, import pillow as PL, I guess. Yeah, I'll just say PL. Iterating. Okay, so image module probably contains So convert the image. So convert. Let's see, where do we have convert? Okay, so image convert mode equals some blah blah blah, and burn image mode translate pixels to the palettes. Mode is chosen. RGB, CMYK. What about transparency? No, we're not even gonna worry about that. We'll just set transparency as 1, I guess. And then worry about the rest. We'll start small. So, PL. Oh, what? Okay. Color blue. Okay, usually in Vim it is actually a lot less painful because you can configure stuff, but Windows, I'm not going to learn how to configure it for Windows yet. So, Roblox logo. Let's get something not grayscale. One thing you can do with these images is that you can basically, what was I gonna say? So with these images, but you can basically take these images, and if you just append all the stuff like from the BRK file to another BRK file, and remove the BRK header stuff, it will just put the bricks there. Done and done. So we might add like an injection thing. Okay, so they're all okay. So this is. Oh, this brings me so much nostalgia. Roblox. You know, I've said it many times. I'm gonna say it again. You know, I'm very glad that Brickhill has brought like a bunch of Roblox refugees together. I really don't know if I could have done it myself. Probably not. Like, it's already hard enough trying to get people together, like, you know, in the middle of high school and whatnot. So, you know, props to you. Honestly. Like, it's amazing. Okay. So, Roblox logo .png. Oh my, let's see, Python testing library. We're gonna want to use some unit tests. Actually, no, I'm just fuck it. I'm gonna use what I do for my assignments. It's not the best, it's one of the worst, but has that screech has been going through the whole thing? Hold up. Let's see. So I heard the Brickhill thing was actually going through like multiple stages right now. Gosh, you know, I'm getting a bit tired, but at least I'm a bit more talkative. Let's see. Okay, so microphone. Where is it? Audio. Okay. Is that, can people still hear me? Okay. Let's get this rolling. We're gonna do this before the end of the night. So import pillow SPL. Has anyone else chatted? No, okay. So pillow SPL, so I gotta do PL. So PL. So let's see how they do this. So we have to open an image. Oh, that's a nice convention. Equals image.open. Roblox logo.png. Now, if I had more stuff installed into Vim, it would have it would have like the auto completion for that, but not today, I guess. So then let's see. So let's first do git add Roblox logo /m steal various yay. Git add. Oh no. Git. Git restore. And then let's see. So git commit. How are we gonna say this? So we're gonna do a git commit. We're just gonna say hello testing. Oh, okay. So then git ignore. And then let's just do .swp. Git add. No. There we go. There we go. We're back in business. So let's just do. What happens if we do print image? This probably might just break it, but let's see. Python brickhill png.py. Oh wait. See Python. Okay, module not found, blah blah blah. Python info. Does that have scrolling? No. Nope. Doesn't have scrolling. So. Okay. Okay. Guess that's how Window does it. And then maybe not empty. guess it's very ironic that I'm putting a Linux first, using a Windows. Yeah. Install. To run. UI, Python, and then okay, let's how to edit path. Wow, I have no words to say about Windows at the moment. Like, Linux things would just work. Okay, that's a lot better though. There we go. There we go. We have a voice. Come on. S. Hello? Okay, so we're gonna uninstall Python because I think it might have been corrupted with me installing Python. There we go. So my theory is that when I installed both Pythons, it just yeah. So we have Python 3.8 and then Python 3.5. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Wow. That was. I have no idea how to talk about that. Okay, so I guess be careful when installing multiple versions of Pythons, because it is designed to be able to accommodate all those versions. Let's see, Python list stuff. Python import numpy pip. So Python / pip install. Python. Okay. We're just not gonna worry about that. Okay, Python import pillow. How? How can that be? So Windows module not found. I have not had to deal with this at all, Linux. I'm just gonna say that. Python install. So Windows Python. Let's see. Python install. Let's do p. See Python. How to install. Python slash yeah. Hello. Python, Windows, module, and you know, I like WikiHow, so okay, so I'm guessing I'm not supposed to use that. So note to self, do not trust Microsoft Store. Okay, let's hope this works, because I am not... Oh, this song is really... Oh, this is... Okay. Let's see. No copyright. Dark programming. Okay. Public domain. Classical music. Classical. They better be right, or else I'm gonna get some copyright strikes. Oh, this is actually pretty... It's too loud. Boom. So one tip in listening to classical music is that it has lots of dynamics. Like, it will go from very quiet to super deafening loud very fast. Like most music in modern times, you know, it's meant for headphones, I guess, and just being able to predict it for DJing, so it's not gonna have, like, all these ups and downs. Like, okay, so let's go Python. PIP install pillow. So this works. Python import pillow. Oh. Oh. Ah, that's cute. That's very cute. Okay, let's go back to clear this. Feel like an idiot. Python. Print. Frick. Wow, I'm gonna get demonetized. I feel like a bad boy. I'm a very bad boy for saying that. You should never say frick. It's just a very bad thing to do. So, Python. Gonna go use the good old command prompt. So, Python. Why didn't it say that? Wow. Okay, so hill, so Python, hill, classical regression music. It's gonna make you cry. Ready? Oh yeah, feel that sadness. Probably ruined that song for you. You're welcome. So Python pillow terrain. Singing for a day. Okay, iterate. Oh, is this creating an image? Okay. Or eye range. Current ing dot we're back in track now. A very satisfying number. In range. Width. Y. And ready. If. Let's see. Print. Look at all those beautiful parentheses. Damn. Okay. Out. So what we're gonna do now is so the first things first is we're gonna have to convert these values. So let's see, so 0, 1, so that's 2, however the maximum value is only 1. So if we're having a lot of possible states, we're gonna convert them. So 0 divided by 255 is that. 255 is 1. Hold up. What if we make these 1? Small ones. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 0. Dang, okay, that's a pretty good song up there. It's glorious what we're doing. Absolutely glorious. We get Brick Hill, sword fight times better. Reload. Let's see, what did I do? Let's make the red redder. Zero. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Let's open this. It's yellow, red, 1, 2, 3. So red's gonna become blue. fix it. So red's gonna stay red. So it is safe to do that. Now what if we just do a really silly value? What if we do that? If this can survive the silly value, then we don't really have to worry about trimming values and all that shenanigans, and we'll be in the good. It's a classical song. Okay, so if we just even have a ridiculous amount of decimals, it should still work. Let's not do that. Okay. And do you know that there's a opera song? Well, not exactly opera, but it's a classical vocal piece, and it's a duet. And the actors are just supposed to meow at each other. And we'll let that finish, that's pretty good. So we have the pixel. I believe the pixel is going to be a tuple. Let's double check. Get pixel. Returns the pixel value. It's a multi-layer and it returns as a tuple. So convert. So let's just do image dot convert. Convert equals it's just an absolute clusterfuck of terminals. Did I crash the command line? Okay. Do Python. Okay, so that works. Okay. Wait, RGBA. There we go. So this is gonna be... I'm really sorry what I'm gonna do. So first we're gonna make define test. So we're gonna define test percentize tuple. So let's see. Python doc. Percentize. see. Tuple. So fit. Then next. 5. Value is every time it becomes 1. 1. So test tuple. I'm gonna do equals let's see. 5 21 and then I'm going to do x expected so then I'm gonna do test expected tuple will be this divided by that. And then assert. And then we do I think it's a symbol. Test tuple. Assert calculated. Test. We're gonna do test. Now once again, usually. Let's just take that. So what this will do is that the tuple is going to be converted to decimal values just for, you know, the BRK file. I'm just going to test percentile tuple. So things are going pretty well. So I guess what we have to do is that we're going to take the tuple or something, and then hopefully the assertions work. So we're going to do multiple expected tuples actually. So for YY, place. Zeros. Couple of let's do try this at home, kids. Let's just collect the list. And if the list works... Convert this to tuple. So I guess yeah, tuple. This. Percent plus equals. It feels really elegant when I do that because, you know, that's a one element a list, so you can add a list together. It just looks really nice. I'm not going to use the freaking pen thing. And then we're going to just do return tuple percent. Let's test this out. What's this? Oh, everything is... What's going on? Let's test this one. Okay. So the tuples work. What I did there is that it still needs some sort of statement. So a statement can just be something that needs to be evaluated, an expression. So I just said 1 plus 1, so the parser just added 1 plus 1 still with nowhere. Useless, but useful. So we have our large test. Wait a minute. Let's do can see that I have to type everything out because... Hold up. Wait. Expected tuple. Take this element, divided by next value, and then let's hope this works. We do our trick again. 1. That's an expression. So you can just put ones in your code. You can put zeros if you want. Those look very beautiful. Okay, so we have position, color, so we just need all of that beautiful glory. Something like some water. Yum, yum, yum. So I have done all of this without looking at the node hill source node. Feels so proud, but so useless. Then we have to make it at least a default one. So it's a tab. Okay, so we have the ability to turn colors into this. So let's see what else we need. So we have an iteration, and I think that's really all we need right now. So what I'm going to do is hit add brick. /m I know that it adds all the other commits, but you know, anyway, so git checkout dev, git checkout dev, git merge pillow, git push, so git push /u origin dev. Okay, so I'm glad that the key stuff is saved. You know, so git checkout /v. What else I'm gonna check out? Let's see. We're gonna check out BRK. And then now we're gonna start our new journey. So generate header is all it's gonna do. It's gonna do think it's... How do I copy? Pretty good, although our mood wants to be yeah, Dance of the Night. That one's way better. Okay. Hard-coded string. Yes. Command prompt. Kind of pretty hilarious. I can do this. Well, you can do this in just about any programming language. I think even C++, because I didn't even know this explicitly in Python. This was C++. Let's name the generate VR Generate VR Okay. So VRK header, blah blah blah. And then what I'm gonna do is, since we have the header, now we just have to generate the bricks. It's gonna be a while. So def. So generate VRK brick. First parameter has to be location, position. Let's see, let's get this inspired from the actual file format. Dang, that's right. Okay, so we have position, size, screw rotation. I guess we can just put name equals Sharko. I actually have a really cool Sharko, so that's honestly gonna be a meme for my life. It started out as a meme for getting the shark into every yearbook picture, and yeah, well, at a tables turn position tuple. And so we have the size already taken care of. color. So the color is gonna be see. Oh yeah, fun thing in Vim is so to move up you press K. I mean you look, so H is left. So yeah, like H. And then K is up. Let's see. Totally did not put that fact out so people wouldn't accuse me of typing 3 Ks in a row. God help us all. Okay, so name. Humorously large tab. I remember I discovered this trick in 5th grade when they gave us computers. Well, laptops. That. It's a notepad thing. Okay, so name, red, black, white. We're just gonna have it named Sharko. Everything named Sharko. Then by default, of course. Position, tuple, arch color, A. Python. Convert array. Python load list, I think. Or Python. Well, what's that do? Ah, how peaceful. And breaking news here at CNN, and we have Firefox in a mostly successful function on Windows, a mostly good system. So Python. CSV. We're just gonna make our own, because it's gonna be space separated values. Let's see what happens if I do like this. Wait, oh yeah, I should probably not do that. It's gonna screw everything up. There we go. So if I just have, like, let's just add a ridiculous, humorous amount of spaces. Okay, so extra space won't matter. Might make the file size bigger. Or just... okay, this. Oh yeah. So... def list. Def list to space. List. I'll just call it a vector. It's an array. Arrays are the tuples of C++. And in C++, we call lists vectors. Don't ask me why. You know, let's look this up. y are all vectors in C++. He made a mistake. Haha. Okay, so it was mistakenly named. So array, so we have this array 4 element array, and then output. Oh no, output. Let's name it output equals this. For element in array, output plus equals string str element. Could probably make that into more general function, but we really don't need that. Now the goal is to minimize libraries because it just libraries just spend. So C++ is my main, which is like why I'm looking up how Python does things. Although programming you will look up just about everything you do, so there's no shame in that. Space separated. So space separated. So let's see. Equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I need to return a value first. So return output 1. Truncate. So cut the output equals list to space separated. This is a nice typing workout. I usually would have a lot more code completion, but I haven't installed it yet. Okay. Test array. And just for those of you who have noticed, like I'm using Vim. I'm 19. Don't ask. It's an interesting journey in how I got back to kind of like this old school stuff. I mean, I'm listening to classical music, so I really don't think that anyone should be surprised, at least. Although feel free to be surprised, you know. Output equals list separated assert expected. Let's see if this works. Print output. Okay, so that works. So now we can do the generate to BRK and the test. So I guess the test will be. Actually, let's do that 6 DW. There, almost all of it. So the BRK, we need this to. So what do we need the output? The fun thing with test-driven development is that you want to know what you're making. You don't, go into battle without knowing what the enemy is or what the objective is. That's just foolish. You can, but it definitely helps to know. So let's see. So first things is, we want to just do expected value equals that. So let's just do a 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be 1, 1, 1. And the color will be let's just do color equals. So that's the size. Control R. Color equals. Uh, 43 and 43. Color raw. And then color equals. What's it called? Percentize. Percentize tuple. Percentize tuple. Color raw. Color raw. Max 8. So then we're gonna have the color, percentize tuple, expected value, plus color, list to space operator. RGBA 8. Color. So color string equals color string. We're gonna convert that plus color string. Name Sharko. Whoa. So plus name Sharko. And then the Sharko name, let's see. That's the name of it. I think that's it. I'm just gonna assert so output equals generate PRK console break. Why I hard-coded the position so well. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3. Position. Color RGB 8. Color raw. That's it. Assert output is equal to expected value. Or a save. Let's save all the other progress. Let's save this and run it. Oh, I still need a function itself. So let's see, so position string is equals, so list to space separated position. Okay. So that's the position string. We're gonna add position string pause. Then we need position string size string. I could probably just delegate this into a more general function, but I guess we'll just make one just in case. Send. Max 8 bits. Max 8. Some of you might be freaking out I'm not doing this with code completion. You get used to it, you know. Okay, so color string equals that. Separated, let's see, let's change that to the color itself. And return. So I guess I'm gonna call it the header, or the brick header. I wonder if that's in the source code. We'll check at some point. So brick header equals position string plus space position string plus size string. There we go. Plus color string. Then brick attributes equals plus name. Oh, we need a tab. Python escape. /t. Work attributes. So /t main. There we go. return brick header plus brick attributes. Is this gonna work the first try? Probably not. Test generate let's print the outputs. So print value exactly the same. It's different. Oh, there's a new line. There we go. Just goes how test-driven development can save you a lot. And the reason why you want to write this test is that, let's say I change this on 10 years later, when I'm depressed, and going through midlife crisis. Well, let's say I change something that breaks an assumption that's obvious. Well, so automatically test it. So that's plus. So we have that generated as the strings of that. Okay. So now times for Python. So Python script. Let's do that one. Let's just do file. This. So df base. File name, convert, writing file right. It's not that preference. File name, get that file name. So F equals open file name plus. This works like on the first time. I will be very happy. So I wanted to write. Right, so f dot right generate So print image for the whole range. So now we have to change height. So image height equals, let's just say 5. Structure, let's just do. We have for each x, for each y. Color image dot get. So x y. Position equals image dot position will equal x y then image height. Then we're just gonna do f dot right. Let's see. Generate BRK pixel brick. Then first things is the position, color. We don't care about it. Let's test it. And BRK generate. Well, I should have probably added more commits. Would have been a lot more impressive. But I have this whole video. That's cool. Pixel. Let's see. Let's read our rewards. So then. Why that? Oh shoot! Okay, close. Does take a while for it. Okay, so what is going wrong here? Okay, so we have multiple glitches. It's a bit concerning. So there are two locations that have rights. Current Degenerate. Okay, let's get there. Why? Okay, synopsis. Python open file. Oh! Oh, that explains it. So, I'm just gonna write plus. That's why it was appending, because it. Yeah. Okay, ready? Drum roll! Let's get some more dramatic, even more dramatic music. It's fucking No, we're just gonna go with Brookia. Okay, let's get this rolling. Ready? Ready for this beautiful Roblox logo? Let's open this, you know what, let's tell everyone. Okay. Auto-generated Roblox logo. Oh, that's nice. Can I react? Yeah. I guess you're annoyed at people reacting and stuff. So this one so I can look over. Is this worthy? So is this 500? the FPS is gonna get shot. So supporting task manager is still rising up. It's almost done. Demand slowing. So what we can expect to see Okay, so this is gonna be a while, perhaps. It's about. Is it? Let's see. I need a graph to see if it's stabilizing. But it's taking a megabyte. I don't think a brick should take a megabyte. But again, if we're looking at like the facts here, then yeah, we're kind of screwed on this. Yeah, 700 megabytes, almost a gigabyte. Yeah, so this is not gonna break the computer. This computer can handle 32 gigs max. So this would have to be super ridiculously large. And see, Firefox, we're already handling almost 3 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes. This one might be more efficient. Maybe I should have done a smaller picture. Maybe a smaller picture doesn't stabilize. By 10 pixel okay. This might just break my computer hard. Let's make some different pixel art. Roblox, MS Paint, let's just say small.png. See how's this? Echo. I'll just do MS Paint.exe. Let's see. I haven't used MS Paint in such a long time. Paint 3D. I use GIMP and Inkscape. And then you have Krita as well. So properties. 10. I-10. Yeah, that's 100 bricks right there. What are we gonna do? We're gonna make it green. We're gonna zoom in. We're gonna, is this, let's see. Try to do Kekistan. Now I guess before the normies come, I am a person of color, so I guess you could show it. But if you look here, Kekistani heritage, um, Kekistan, like the Kek culture is not necessarily, it's not actually alt right as a whole. As you can see, in many mainstream media, the He Will Not Divide Us, you do have, the alt right as one of the enemies of Kek. So, you know, take that as you will. It said this was made used by unanimous supports by a large Kekistani focus group. And I do agree with them. Like these are, you have the alt right, the alt left. Yes, you have fascism. Now before people complain about the Kek flag looking like the Nazi flag, so let's see. Let's go to Snopes and the Nazi flag. So if you look here, does it resemble the Nazi flag? Boom. And they said it's the Reich flag. So if the Antifa flag doesn't look like a Nazi flag, then guess what shouldn't look like a Nazi flag? The Kek flag. But they don't say the Kek flag looks like. Does the Kek flag look like? So it's not. It's more like, honestly, both flags were based on the Nazi Reich flag design. This one is a parody of it. Because as you can see, that's on the list of the Kekistani culture's enemies. That is a very shitty K. But oh well. Let's just add some green, I guess. Um, for frogs or something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it did it finish loading? No, it's still eating up memory. So this is under the assumption of like 2 kilobytes. So it's about 2 kilobytes per brick. That's all we can tell right now. Let's see. Let's get some other colors. That's not a good shade. Okay, that's there we go. I guess the interesting thing about 4chan is that like it now supports traditional values because of all the, people, you'd think it to be very non-traditional, chaotic. Although it did say that uh Cole has generally supported the opposite of mainstream opinions, I guess just for the heck of it. So the fact that um what's supposed to be the scum of society is advocating for traditional values like family, like even like abstinence, like or just not even having sex outside marriage. Like yes, in 4chan, that is one of the things. Like they're pro life, blah blah blah. I mean, there's like it's a very diverse group. You do have like people on the left as well, people on the right. There's a lot of people participating in 4chan's poll. Although the general opinion is like very interesting that it's of that effect. That like their opinions are basically of like what you'd hear in an evangelical church, um, a bit, I guess 10 years ago or so. Okay, so let's just say small. That's small kek. Small kek.png. So now we need to remove those. That turquoise is just not looking good. I guess you could make it look like graffiti dripping. No, that's not okay. I guess the funny thing is, I guess, is when I start saying, "Oh yeah, but I'm a color person." I'm doing the 4D chesting, of course. So they say, "Okay, so stop saying you're a color, a person of color. It shouldn't matter. Your ideas are stupid." But then when they do their ideas, they're like, "Oh, I am a one-legged lesbian." Like identity politics are foolish. Debate the ideas, not the person, unless it's the person that you are actually, debating about. Let's see. So all hail Guido, small cat. Wait, I need to save this. Okay. So we are officially still climbing. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. So there's probably some limits to it. Let's figure this out. So then, RGBA small tech.png, then we'll just add the functionalities once we use. So Python small tech.png. Oh, okay. Let's see, and then I'm supposed to brick dev brick builder. Ah, there we go. Yes, feast your eyes on that. All hail Keck. Let's give that to let's show. Brick builder is also slow. Here, say 10 by 10. Shitty Keck icon. Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. So I'm gonna close the program. Brick builder, open file. Yes. Epic. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the 700 by 701. Say wow, $6. It's beautiful. So that's 100. Whatever. So let's see how well this opens. Okay, so Brick Builder is loading this significantly faster, although it is still concerning that it's already exceeded Firefox, and it's probably not gonna stop. So again, this is almost the speed of light. That's how many bricks. So let's see, it's 52, 264 divided by 2.998 times 10 to the power of, let's see, speed of light. So the fun fact is this speed, the speed of light is exactly this. Why? Because the meter is defined as the distance that the light as 1 over this or this over that. But basically the meters, like if you took a beam of light, measured how far it went in a second, which then that's the, and then divided it by this, then that's how much 1 meter is. The more you know. Divided by 299,792, 458. No, that's not. Oh, it's okay. So it is not. There's a lot more decimal places, so we don't have to worry about too much. Okay, so there is gonna be a small chance Brick Builder may or may not crash the entire computer. Brick Hill, yes, yes. Brick Hill. I wonder. This is probably one for 3 hours. It's been. Let's just do Vivaldi. Havan for the princess. Hmm. One of the best games. So the script works. I'm just gonna do it. Let's just do that meantime we're waiting for Roblox code. So sys.arc1. Well, sys. Okay. It's 50 by 50. By 16. That people who are watching are just gonna be like, man, but what this allows us to walk like, I've shrunk this. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That was... add file. And then let's do this in PowerShell. Yes, that's what we should do. It's maker. Small. Current blocks. G up. Fresh out. And warning. Merge. Tags. Okay. Was learned on 7. So yeah, you get the skill. Check out. Wow, this is really happy music. 12:05, so I bid you